Hi and welcome back to another income report. It is June 2022. It's actually just gone into July, but we're going to cover June's income in this income report today. Now, I'm going to briefly touch on my affiliate income, but then I'll go into great detail about the 4 websites that I feature in these income reports. I do have other websites and I do have other business interests, but in this video, we're going to cover my affiliate income, which is related to Broadbent.com, and we'll cover the income from the 4 websites that I show you guys. They're either public case studies or they're new websites that I'm building. So if that kind of thing interests you, then please do subscribe to the channel. I cover everything to do with full-time blogging on my channel, and it's basically following my journey, what it takes to be a full-time blogger, and I'll also touch on other things like the event I run, which is the affiliate gathering. We do touch on things like that and any other interesting things to do with affiliate marketing. So today's video, we need to jump over to the computer and have a look at these 4 websites, see how much they've earned in the month of June and how much I spent on these websites. But if you don't want to watch the entire video and you just want to know, actually the thumbnail's probably giving it away, my total income was $12,800, and that's split between my affiliate income and the income from my niche websites. But if you want to stick with me and have a look in more detail about the websites that I'm going to feature in this income report, let's get over to the computer now and let's take a look.
So let's break this income down into sections. So let's start with websites. So $6,604.81. You can see there that's in red. That's from my current portfolio. Now I say current because I've recently sold quite a few smaller websites, and last year I actually sold 2 or 3 of my bigger websites. So that income has been going down after selling the websites because obviously my bank balance went up, but my monthly income had dropped. Now I've been working really hard to build my website income back up, and it's good to see that it's now in green, which means in June I made more from my websites than I did in May. And like I say, we'll go into more detail in that in just a second. Now, my affiliate income was $6,198.41. A fantastic month, however, nowhere near as good as May, which was extraordinarily high. And I was a fantastic month in May, and I'm very pleased with $6,198 in June, but it's in red literally because, like I say, we made less than we did in May. Now, for those of you who wonder where that affiliate income comes from, it's mainly through Broadbent.com and also my YouTube channel and my email list. I do general affiliate marketing as well. Now, that income does not include affiliate gathering. I can't stress that enough. No income in any of my income reports is money that I made or lost through affiliate gathering. It's the event I do here in the UK. It is not covered in this income report. So that is purely things like me promoting tools like ConvertKit or content writing services like Buy Sell Text. And in fact, I'll throw a few screenshots up on the screen now. You can see some of the numbers that I generate. Affiliate marketing, once you get your foot in the door, is very profitable. Now, actually, only a couple of days ago, I had my biggest single commission ever. Somebody bought one product, it's actually a service, and I made $828 from that one product. So that was incredible. And it's something that I promoted a long time ago, I'd forgotten about, and somebody's gone out and purchased it. And then I made over $800. Now that is the beauty of affiliate marketing. So you can see there the total $12,803.44 total. So this is GardeniaOrganic.com. This is the gardening website, which is an age domain that I got from ODYS, and I've been building out as a public case study. And you can see some of the numbers here. The domain itself is 15 years old and 33 days. It's running on popcorn theme, but I've only had the site for 9 months. I published the first article on the 20th of September 2021, and it now has a word count of over 1.2 million words. Some of it has been written by myself, but the vast majority has been outsourced to my own in-house team of writers and also to Buy Sell Text. Now, the number of articles on there is increasing, 789, and I do have about another 30 or 40 in draft as well, but 789 is published. It's in the gardening niche, and as I mentioned, it's from ODYS. I purchased that age domain. They actually gave me it free of charge to run this public case study, but if I'd have purchased it, it'd have been $2,500 approximately. It is a public case study, and I have spent in total so far a whopping $29,456. My income total so far to date is $4,370.46. Now, if we take the last 30 days earnings and we multiply that by 38, which is an average going rate for selling a website, it would currently have a value of around $68,000. So you can see, even though we've spent $29,000 on the site, we would already be in profit if we decided to sell the website. So at a glance, you can see there, just to confirm, 789 posts, 1.2 million words, and just to confirm, there you go, WordPress version 6 is running, and it's using the popcorn theme, which is a theme that I've built. If you like the look of the theme, I will leave a link in the description. It's a theme that I've built with Alex from WP Eagle and Phil from spiderweb.co.uk, and he's basically developed the theme, and me and Alex have been giving him feedback and testing it and using the theme, and it's fantastic. If you want to check it out, a link's in the description. So you can see there, this is Google Search Console, and you can see the steady graph. It started to climb very quickly with being an age domain, and within days of publishing content, we were seeing some numbers and some traffic coming in. Now, the most impressive thing I think is there is that average position. There's 789 articles on there, and the average position is 18.3. So we have a lot of articles in the top 10. And you can see the graph there, nice and steady. The peaks are weekends. So when you see these peaks, here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're just coming into another one now. That is the weekend, and this website sees the most traffic over Saturdays and Sundays. So this is a snapshot from Search Robot where I track my keywords, and you can see there we're tracking 107 keywords, 658 are in the top 100, and if you go to the position 3, you can see there we have 351 in the top 3, which is fantastic. And like I say, that average position is slowly coming down. So in the last 30 days, you can see there that arrow pointing to the bottom, we had 81,100 page views, which is 44.86% up on last month. And if you want to look at sessions, we're just around 70,000 sessions at the moment as well. So it is seeing consistent growth month on month. Now this is Ezoic. I'm running Ezoic ads on all my websites. I absolutely love Ezoic. If you've seen my channel before, you'll now have plenty of videos about Ezoic. And one of the reasons is I just love the versatility of it, how you can put the ad placements where you want, you can test videos, you can test tag titles, you can do all sorts with Ezoic. And the big data analytics where I've took this screenshot from now, you can drill down into so much detail. It's fantastic. It shows you where the money's coming from, what pages are performing the best, which pages get the most ad impressions. You can actually get to see all the data. And if you look here, you can see there the earnings from this site. It's $1,610 in the month of June. And we've got an EPMV in the gardening niche of $21.80, which I think is pretty impressive. Now, this is from Big Data Analytics, and you can see here, this is a breakdown for each day over the last, I think it's 25 days. And I just wanted to point out here, you can see the peaks. So you can see on a Sunday, we've had $74, $68, $72. Definitely Sundays is the biggest day. And if you look at the RPMs as well, that is also reflected. You know, some of the highest RPMs are on Sundays where we're getting almost $23 on certain Sundays. So definitely something to really drill down on, but it looks like Sundays is very popular in this niche. So Amazon, we don't push too much on Amazon. They're really more informational content for ad revenue. However, we are still getting some clicks. We've had 202 orders in the month of June with 1,500 clicks, and we have a conversion rate of 12.65%, which is fantastic. And you can see there we earned $173. This is just from US. I do have Canada and I do have UK on as well, so it adds a little bit extra on that as well. But yeah, pretty happy with that at the moment. To say we're not really focusing on Amazon, it's still nice to get that little bit of money coming in. Now here's a spreadsheet I have, and you can see I'm keeping track of the number of posts published, the organic traffic, the cost, the income, and the profit and loss. So if we start with June, you can see 57 articles was published. Traffic, like I said, just under 80,000 page views now. We spent $3,161 purely on content primarily, and the income was $1,790, which means we lost $1,370. I say a loss, I should really say invested, because that's where we are at this stage with the website. We're still heavily invested in the website. And you can see year to date, we have spent $12,901 on the website. And last year we spent $16,554. So the total spend is just over $29,000. Now this website is website number 2 that we're going to cover in this income report. And this is Hutch and Cage. It's a pet website that I've had for a number of years now. So the age of the domain is 3 years old and 2 months. That's how long I've had it. And again, it's running the popcorn theme. We have 566 articles on the website with a 707,000 word count. It's in the small pet niche. We don't really cover cats and dogs. We just cover things like rabbits, guinea pigs, gerbils, rats, mice, etc. Now the traffic ranges between 30 and 40,000 depending on the month. The traffic at the moment is pretty level. We've had the core update recently, didn't do much for it, didn't improve, didn't decline. It stayed pretty much about the same. Now this website was hit in the December core update where we lost all the snippets and we lost about 10,000 page views per month. Now this website once was at 150,000 page views and that was a couple of years ago when again it got hit by a core update for whatever reason and we lost around 60 or 70% of our traffic and it's never really recovered from that. However, I've not really been trying to recover it. I'm just quite happy just letting it sit there. I'm paying for hosting and I just let the income come in each month now. So the total income for the year so far is $5,143. That's year to date. And for the lifespan of the website, since I've owned the website, it's earned me over $42,000. And at the current rate, if you take last month's earning, multiply it by 38, the site is still worth over $30,000 as well. So it's a bit of a cash cow. I just kind of sit on it and just take that income in each month. So there at a glance, you can see just confirming 566 posts, 707,000 words, running WordPress, and it's got the popcorn theme. And you can see Google Search Console there. Impressive is the average position. Average position is 13, and you can see there though that the Search Console graph is showing pretty much a plateau at the moment. It's slowly declined and it's leveled off now. I just think one day this website will boom, and I think Google will reverse everything it's done to this website, and I think it'll just fly. And that's what I'm waiting for. Not spending any more money on it. I'm just waiting to see if that happens. So this is from SEMrush. You can see here, just checking my snippets again. And as mentioned before, still 0 snippets. This website was winning about 50 or 60 snippets, and that brought in at least 700 to 800 visitors per day. And since losing them snippets, we've definitely lost that. I can see here, this is from the month of June, comparing it against May. And you can see it's kind of level, very, very flat. Just over 32,000 page views. Again, this is running Ezoic ads on Hutch and Cage, and you can see there we made $625.18 with an EPMV of $20.04. It's always been consistent at $20. Even when I had it with Mediavine, it was still around $20, $21. So both platforms are kind of producing the same income for this website. And you can see this is Amazon alone, and it's $89. We got 69 orders, and it's converting at 10.75% conversion rate. And again, this is just Amazon.com. I do have UK and I do have Canada, which was a total of $94. Now, a really good income comes from a third party. I'm running a different pet affiliate program on here, and this month, in the month of June, it earned me $254. So that's really good. I do love third party affiliate programs. You don't have to sell many products to make much more money than you do compared to Amazon. But, you know, both of those tied together, the affiliate side of it is still, you know, over $350. So you can see the spreadsheet, the P&L, you can see the number of posts in, well, basically March, April, May, June, 0. I'm not adding any more content. And you can see there the cost is basically just hosting, $20.50. And my income was $961.63, which means we made a profit of $941.13. So as I mentioned before, for the year, it's made over $5,000 profit. And for last year and this year, it's closer to $27,000. But like I said, I've owned this website for 3 years now, and it was at its best, really, in year 1. So onto the third website. This, it says broad niche there, but it's basically what I used to call my mega website, which was in a very broad niche that I was trying to build a website that covered many, many different topics, all within one relevant niche, but it's just a huge niche. Now you can see here the domain is 2 years old. It's using a custom theme. We built it using Oxygen Builder. It has 361 articles with a word count of over 600,000 words. Again, it's a very broad niche. If I wanted to explain what a broad niche is, let me just say, if I said sport, how broad is that? It's a huge niche, right? So that's how broad this niche is, but it's not sport. So I've not revealed the actual niche on this. I may do in the future, but for now, let's just say it's just a very broad niche. Now the traffic is up to 3,500 a month, and we'll touch on this in just a moment. Since the last core update, it has seen an increase, which is really promising, but not a lot to really write home about. It's still not a mega website, but it was still a big project at the time for me. So in the last 5 months, I pretty much spent zero on this website apart from the hosting. Now my income in the last 5 months has only been $236. And in the beginning, the initial stages, when I had high expectations for this website, I invested $20,000 into it. And many of you know I've struggled with this website. And if you want to check out what's happened, there's plenty of videos. I'll try and leave a link in the description. But currently, going on the last month's earnings, the site is only worth around $2,700. But I'm hoping that's going to change very soon. And here's why I'm hoping it's going to change. You can see we have had some steady growth on this. Now, it's not explosive, incredible growth, but I'm sure you will see from that graph. I think that is steady. It's just nice, steady growth. And we've actually got an average position now of 24.8, which again is impressive. And you see here, this is just a screenshot. I just want to show this because I have 81 web stories on this website, but I've turned them off. I was getting no traffic from the web stories at all, and I was a little bit worried that the web stories was actually affecting the blogs themselves. So basically the web stories outranking the blogs. So I have actually switched these web stories off. Whether that made a difference in traffic, I'm not sure. I think it's just because it's so broad. I think Google's now picking up on what the topic is, and I think it's now starting to show me a little bit of love, but we'll wait and see. And just to confirm it, you can see there 3,380 sessions, which is almost 8% up. Month on month, it seems to be about 8 to 10% up each month. So I've not completely lost hope on this yet, but it's still nothing to write home about. And you can see there, we've now got Ezoic on here, and currently we made $26.96 in the month of June. But you can see there the EMPV, $7.16. And if we take a look at this screenshot here, the highest the EMPV has ever been is $11. Now, I was shocked at this because I did think this niche was better than that. I did think it warranted a higher EMPV. However, it's because I'm only getting a very small amount of traffic. If I'm only getting 50 to 100 visitors a day, I can't really expect the EMPV to be that high. So when we start getting 300, 400, 500 visitors a day on this website, then I would expect that EPMV to increase, and hopefully then we can dig into the big data analytics and see what's working, what's generating the highest ad revenue, and then we can really target that audience. So here's the P&L. You can see that no posts added for this year at all, but you can see the numbers in traffic there. So it's increasing, 952 in January, now 3,300 in June. So it is going up, slow and steady. What they say, slow and steady wins the race. I'm not sure it's going to win any races, but it's definitely slow and steady. And you can see there the cost, $20.50 for hosting and Canva and all my subscriptions to run the website. And my income was $92.30. So good jump up in profit. You can see there, $1.61 in January, and then we're up to $71 now in June. And I expect that to continue throughout the year. In fact, I think that towards the back end of the year, this niche is more suited for the back end of the year. So I think we'll see some better numbers financially in the next few months to come. So this is my travel site. This is a brand new website I'm building on a fresh domain. It's in the travel niche, but I've not revealed the URL or the domain name. And I'm going to cover it in all my income reports, but I'm going to try and not reveal the website itself because I don't want to influence the numbers. I want to give you an income report that you can follow along that is kind of relevant to you without it being influenced by YouTube visitors or anything like that. It's only just almost 6 months now old. It's running the popcorn theme. We've now got 162 articles in the first 6 months, which is pretty good going. And it's got over 236,000 words on it. As I said, it's in the travel niche, but it's specific to a region. The traffic is up. It's 78% up month on month. and we're approximately getting 30 to 40 visitors per day at the moment, but it is increasing rapidly now. We're coming out of that Google sandbox and we are starting to see the traction. So far the total spend is $7,603 on content. In May, we put the website on Ezoic Basic. I just wanted to test that new tool out, Ezoic Basic, and it brought in 25 cents. However, I've now moved it onto my full Ezoic Access Now platform, and we're seeing much higher return. We also got my first Amazon sale. Now, I wasn't going to put Amazon on this site, but I just added it to one or two posts that I thought it was relevant, and we straight away got some sales. So the current website value, pretty much zero. The income is so low at the moment, I wouldn't like to put a value on this site. But at a glance, you can see there, 103 posts, 289 words on it now. It's running WordPress, and again, it's running the popcorn theme. So here's the P&L. You can see there, 20 articles added in the month of June, and I do have a lot more outsourced that I've paid for, but it's not actually come back to me yet. And you can see the traffic there. We've gone from 1 on the first day of launching the website to 100, to 115, 238, 504, and now 1,444. So it looks like we're coming out of the Google Sandbox period, and we should see those numbers rapidly increase now. So costs in June, $423, and the income, $5.08, primarily from Ezoic. You can see the Google Search Console graph here. Average position 20.9, which is pretty good, and it is starting to climb up. You can see that little hockey stick growth there, and remember this is a fresh brand new domain, and it's just now at the 6-month point, and hence that's why we're seeing this growth. We're out of the Google sandbox and we're ready to start traction now. So this is Google's plugin called Sitekit, I think it's called, and this is what I use for my analytics inside the website. And you can see there now, organic search 84.7% up. The rest is coming from social media. I do have a Facebook account for this website, and pretty much that's where the other traffic is coming from. So on the left hand side, you can see Ezoic Basic dashboard. That's what it looks like. And on the right hand side is the full Ezoic dashboard, and you can see the difference. The one on the left, we were getting very little traffic when I put it on Ezoic Basic, so in fairness and in credit to Ezoic Basic, there wasn't really enough traffic to test it, but I just wanted to see what Ezoic Basic looked like, and the platform and the interface was very, very simple. Pretty much what you see on the left hand side is what you get. However, on the right hand side, you get with full Ezoic Access Now, which by the way, there's an affiliate link in the description if you want to join Ezoic. Then you get all the access to all the big data analytics and all the information you're ever going to need to see what articles are working and where the income's coming from. And you can see there we're having sort of 50 to 80 cents days at the moment, and I'm sure now as it's out of the Google Sandbox, we should start seeing some better income coming in from this website. And here is the Search Robot snapshot. You can see there we have 170 articles being tracked, 93 are in the top 100, all the way along there to the top 3. So we have 24 in the top 3 positions in the Google SERPs, and you can see there that's out of 170 articles, so that's pretty good. And that average position is green, and it is now starting to come down, so I'm really happy with that. And finally, you can see there we got our first order. It's not been shipped yet, but we are getting a few clicks coming through to Amazon, and we are starting to see the odd sale, which is really, really good to see. But again, this website is really targeting ads for display ads. I do have a third-party program on here for travel, in the travel niche, but again, I'm not seeing any sales on that. If I do, I'll show you that program, and I'll show you how that works and what commissions we get, but as yet, we've not got any data from that. So that's pretty much it. I hope you like that income report for June 2022. Please subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed that, and look out for my next one coming in July. But for now, thanks very much. I'll see you all very soon.